From the PEP Radio Newsroom, we have this news about Representative Tom Suozzi. Tom Suozzi, the Democrat from New York, expressed regret for voting to fund the Department of Homeland Security after the latest fatal shooting by a federal immigration agent in Minnesota. I failed to view the DHS funding vote as a referendum on the illegal and immoral conduct of ICE in Minnesota, Suozzi said in a social media post on Monday. I hear the anger of my constituents, and I take responsibility for that. I have long been critical of ICE's unlawful behavior, and I must do a better job demonstrating that. The New York Democrat joined 6 other Democratic lawmakers in helping pass a funding bill last week that included $10 billion for immigration and customs enforcement and $18 billion for customs and border protection. It did not include any restraints on ICE's often violent tactics in Minnesota and elsewhere, as scores of Democrats had demanded. The killing of Alex Pretti by a Customs and Border Protection agent in Minneapolis on Saturday, however, has galvanized Democrats against the funding bill en masse, with Democratic senators threatening a partial government shutdown later this week unless the Trump administration changes course. The shooting has even disturbed some Republicans who broke with the administration by denouncing Pretti's killing and calling for an investigation. Suozzi, a moderate who co-chairs the House Problem Solvers Caucus, initially said last week he opposed shutting down the government because ICE would nonetheless continue to function due to an infusion of billions of dollars to the agency from President Donald Trump's so-called Big Beautiful Bill. He also noted shutting down DHS would affect other agencies like FEMA and the Coast Guard, now in a sign of how much the tide has shifted against Trump's immigration policies, especially after Pretti's killing. Suozzi is siding with his party and urging Trump to withdraw ICE from Minneapolis immediately. The senseless and tragic murder of Alex Pretti underscores what happens when untrained federal agents operate without accountability, he said Monday. President Trump must immediately end Operation Metro Surge and ICE's occupation of Minneapolis that has sown chaos, led to tragedy, and undermined experienced law enforcement. That's what we know for now. From the PEP Radio Newsroom, I'm David Moore.